Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I meant by multiple peaks. And I'm just going to go over this again really quick. So the first thing you're always going to make is your horizon line. And then you're going to add vanishing point here, vanishing point here. And then every time you make a structure in 2-point perspective, you're always going to start with a vertical, however big you want that structure to be. And then you're going to line up the left side with the left vanishing point on the bottom and on the top. And then you're going to line the right side up with the right vanishing point on the bottom and the top. And then you're going to finish the structure by making vertical lines. And then erasing the horizon line that goes through the center. Okay, now I said you needed multiple peaks for your gingerbread house. So right now I have 0 peaks. So I'm going to actually make another section to my gingerbread house. Let's see up top here, how about that? So I'm going to again start with another vertical. And I'm going to go to the right vanishing point. And then I'm going to go to the left vanishing point. Then I'm going to come down, vertical, vertical. All right, right now it's looking pretty boxy, but we'll change that in a few minutes. And then I'm going to make another piece to my gingerbread house coming out over here, lined up at this point. And I'm going to line up at this point and do my vertical. And then I'm lining up at the right point. And then another vertical. So I'm kind of just getting the basic structure right now, and then I'm going to make it look more like a actual house with multiple roofs. All right, so now I'm going to start doing that. In order to get the roofs to be in the correct spot, I like to make an X. That's going to help me line it up where the peak's going to go. So I know the center of my peak is going to be in the center of that X I just made. So I'm just going to make a little mark right here. And then I'm just going to connect like that. And then the top is going to line up at this point over here. And I'm going to come down, and then I'm going to make another line that's the same as that one right here. And then I can erase what I did here. Okay, so there's one peak. Mine's a little bit out of proportion. I'm doing this pretty fast. Now here's another peak. And again, the center is going to be right here. Then I'm going to come down to this. And erase that. And then, let's see. I guess that one's going to be sitting on top of the roof somehow. I'll have to figure that out in a second. Okay. So now I have the basic shape, and you do not have to do it like this at all. This is just a really quick example of how you can have multiple peaks onto your house. You can do these sort of things anywhere. Now I'm just going to show you how to do doors and windows. So any doors I was going to do over here on the left side would need to line up with the left vanishing point. And if I'm on the right side of the building or house, I'm going to line up with the right vanishing point. If I want to do a path, my path also needs to line up with a vanishing point. So my ruler's here, and then I'm going to put a path coming out of this door. Making sure my ruler is still here. All right, and then I'm going to put a path coming out of this door. So my ruler's here. My ruler's here. Okay, so right now this is a very basic structure. It's pretty boring. It's not exciting at all, and it doesn't at all look like a gingerbread house. So what I would go back in and do is probably round out some of these corners. And then I might start adding some decorations. And then adding more windows. And then anything not lined up with your vanishing point is going to be counting as one of your 100 details. So if I were to draw, let's see, some frosting right here. There's a detail. There's another detail. Okay, so I just wanted to show you more complex design than what I had done before. Make sure you're reading over the requirements for your final draft so you know exactly what you have to have. This is a very basic tutorial on how to get multiple peaks on your one gingerbread house structure.